And we can probably... maybe not. Let me think about that. And think about how I want to do this later on. Alright, that looks good. Are we there yet? We are very, very close. We are very close. This, not so much. What is that? Yeah, that's not close. I think there's too many bridges. Look, there's cars here. There's one car there. There's a few cars here, interestingly. Look how busy that is. There's a few cars across here. We might have too many bridges. There's really no reason why there should be a bridge here. Cause nobody's gonna use it. What is that? Sea and skyscraper, okay. So interesting. Are we jammed? Are we... Okay, we're a little bit jammed. We were a little bit jammed. We're okay. We're okay. We're a little bit jammed. The trains are not the best part of my city. If I had to redo some things, I might have to reconsider my trains. But I don't think they're that important, so we're not gonna do it right now. Watch this, the plane's gonna fly through the building. Oh no, turns around. Is the plane gonna fly? Amazing! The plane avoids the buildings! There's a skyscraper next to the end of the runway. I don't know, that's terrifying. That's not something you can do in real life. Alright, so that is filling in nicely. And now that we've deleted the power line, what that means, I think, is we can zone this stuff. Although there's more space next to this, let's not go too close to the river. So there's the stuff that was the power line before, now we've kind of opened that space up to put more zones in. That can be offices. And that. Alright, that looks good. You know what though? Let me just close off this train loop. Because this is a little bit odd. The fact that the train just kind of stops there. So let me just come around. Like that. And close the train loop. Even though there's nothing down here. And the train line, we might want to reconsider this train line. We might want to put a train station here. We do. Okay, we want to put a train station there. Not... Okay, that doesn't fit there. Doesn't really fit there neither. Maybe a train station here. This would work. Alright, so we're gonna go delete those tracks and put a train station there, and then just join that up. And then maybe a train station I don't think it'll fit here, actually. Let's try it. And just see if we can fit a train station here. This will need to come around a little bit. This will need to do that. And then if we train station height too high, height too high, height too high. Okay, this doesn't work. This does not work. Because basically the slope is too steep there, so let's not do that. Let's join this back up. If I can get this to there. All right, so that doesn't work there. So what are the other options we might? I don't think there are other options. There's no space there. There's no space there. All right, well that's it. That's all we can fit in. So the train line, I think we should delete. Okay, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it? this train line. Let me delete. Delete these lines and that one, because there's a line through there, and then let me just can we just delete the whole thing? Let me just delete the whole thing and just redo this, because it's not that complicated, right? We want two lines, we want them going both ways. Let me just delete. Is it gone? Is the train line gone? Okay, so it's not that complicated. We want a train going from there to there to there to there, and then to there, and there, and back. Right? Not complicated. And then we also want one going the other way. So create new lines. We want going the other way. So add stop there, add stop there, add stop there, 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 and back. Right? Not complicated. And this needs power. So we're going to page up, page under. Let's bring the power. Why is that? Why are you doing that to me? Why? Okay, why are you doing that to me? Okay. Does that? Okay, good, power. Yeah, so there's the train line. That should make things a little bit easier to manage. We might change this in the future, I'm not sure. Because I mean, the train, it does that. I guess I don't really care about trains that much in this particular city, so maybe we won't change that. We'll put in more stations around here though. Maybe I can do that right now. There's like a station there and a station there. Possibly. I don't know. Alright. How close are we? Did we unlock this yet? We did unlock this. Good! Office Park, yes! Be unlocked. We're gonna drop that right there. And for power, we will come across like that. Please join up. For water, that is watered, but we can probably add more water. Space already occupied. What do you... Okay. This is no longer parallel, which bothers me. Let me not do that. Let me come out here. And that should then keep things parallel, like that. Alright, good. So as soon as somebody builds something over here, that's gonna join up. And that will become powered. And then one more! We just need one more. We just need 3,000 squares of commercial. Things are going pretty well. There's still no residential here. Incredible. Has the city... is it stopped? Like, why is there... Hold on, let me just check these things. 17 out of 19 households, 23 out of 26 households, 16 out of 19 households. So basically it's just the apartments are not full, right? The residential buildings are not full yet, so that's why no new ones are being built. Which is fine, I mean it just means that... Except that... No, wait, what's going on here? The population is decreasing? Did we just peak? City statistics? No, we didn't peak. So sometimes it'll peak and then drop. It'll peak and then drop. Peak and drop. We haven't peaked yet, as far as I can tell. But it's not really growing neither. I don't know what to think about that. Like, there's no demand, so there's no new buildings being built. It's not growing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess we just have to give it some time. $326 people used the harbor last week. Apparently a lot of people want to come in by boat. Let's check this. 75 people used the planes last week. 152 used the trains. And then the space elevator, 140 people use the space elevator. I don't know if that actually does anything useful for us, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't seem to. Alright, we're just gonna slowly wait for the city to grow because there's not really anything else for us to do. So that's powered. I guess I can zone more offices on this side. Like that. I need a new district. Really. There's less demand for residential than I imagined. This is planned to be residential. I can't make this offices. I suppose. Offices and commercial. Should this be residential? I don't really know. I think I want to raise the train track so I can build underneath it, I think. I can also put other zones out here if I don't want to focus on this area too much. I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of ready. It's ready for development. So it's kind of just easy to build it here. No, don't do that. Let's do that for that connection. Let's come through here, and then let's do that for that connection. And I think we might. Nope. Nope, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Okay, maybe we can squeeze through there. Nope. Nope, you thought wrong. Can we really not come through underneath here? It seems like we should be able to fit that. Nope. Nope, you thought wrong. It seems like we should be able to. What if I reconsider this and join that out like that? That's a little blunt. But okay. Now we can go through here, I think. Now we can go through there. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there you go. So there's that. Do I raise the train track? I think I do. Although that's okay there. Maybe I don't raise the train track. And just bridge across. Let's just bridge across, because I want to put a train station around here at some point. So I'm thinking we can have high density commercial and offices like there for that on-ramp, and then low density stuff down here, and then high density stuff here, and then maybe like low density stuff here is what I'm thinking right now. Although it might not even be a problem. I might just try high density everything. I keep saying maybe I should do low density, but maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it'll be okay. So let's go ahead and put that in there. This is mostly filled in. Doesn't really help much to put that through there. Alright, we're just gonna make that commercial as well. I should check all of this again. Water, we probably need more water. garbage, health, fire, police, parks. Yeah, that's all fine. Alright. So the more commercial, even though we don't actually need more commercial. And that can also be more commercial. What we actually need is more offices.